If one wants to learn how to paint or to appreciate art formally, he or she will have to start with the 7 elements of art. As I am not academically trained, don't expect a lecture from me, but we can have a drive-through lesson. Lines are basic in art. Without them, there wouldn't be shapes and forms. Lines don't have to be straight, as we can see in this chart. As lines connect, they take shape and form. Shapes are flat, while form gives them a 2D effect. These shapes and forms exist in space in relation to one another on how far or near they are to each other, or in relation to us, the viewers, on how far or near they are to us. If we ever feel that we can feel how soft or smooth a painting is without touching it, it's the illusion of texture that the painter has created. Value is how dark or light a color is. And speaking of color, well, I don't think we need any explanation for that, do we? And those are the 7 elements of art. To see if we understood them correctly, try to find them in Leo Gali's Journey Free. Although almost all paintings would have all the elements, Gali's work is like paying a playful homage to them. One can use his work to teach the elements to a preschooler who will be off to a good start in the journey towards art appreciation. But this is not to say that this work is only for kids. Kids and adults alike can spend time looking at this piece to look for the elements of art, but more than that, it can be a fun activity to spot what they see. Let me start. I see blue, as in Blue's Clues. And speaking of blue, we see lots and lots of colors and values here. We also see nature in varied shapes and forms in the trees, fish, the constellation, and hills. And then we see toy blocks, kites, and a plane formation. Does it have texture? Yes, the clean colors and flatness give a sense of smoothness and cleanliness due to the preponderance of blue, green, white that are usually associated with hygiene and purity. I also get a sense of roughness in the images of nets. Gali even adds an 8th element. We can hear something. Summing up all the elements, viewers can't help but feel happy looking at Journey 3, which takes us to the most basic reason why people love and collect art. It makes them happy. God knows we all need a happy stimuli nowadays. A friend said the piece makes her think of a happy community, while another said she sees a fireworks celebration. We see people together with their loved ones. Yes, we see one figure who is by his lonesome self, but he is part of a happy community witnessing a fireworks celebration. And then another friend said it's an explosion of technology. They may have all different answers, but the underlying emotion is the same, a happy excitement. But as much as Journey 3 is rich visually, it does not mean it is lacking in the cerebral sense. The hourglass reminds us of our mortality. I hope you see the hourglass. In the midst of happiness, we need to remember that there is an end to everything, especially to our lives on earth. We go through a lot of ups and downs and experience so many things that in the end, there is the end. We need to remember how there will always be an end to everything, as it gives us a sense of urgency to make the most of our existence while we still have breath. And that is essential. Art is essential.